at an even 145 pounds.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest fighter in the history of this sport. Inducted into the International Hall of Fame in 1990, he fights out of Harlem, New York. Sugar Ray Leonard, one of the greatest all-time, won world titles in 5 weight classes, and he fights out of Wilmington, North Carolina.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting one of the all-time greats, the Hall of Fame legend of boxing, a 5-division champion of the world, introducing Sugar Ray Leonard.
All the seats have been taken in this unique setting. What an event it will be here tonight.
This is one of those places where if you can fight, if you know you can fight, you don't need a crowd, you don't need anything apart from that opponent in the opposite corner.
And we're underway in round 1. He missed with that jab. He misses with that jab. Have you ever danced with the devil under the pale moonlight? That's what these two men are about to go through, as they've been talking so much trash on social media. It's time to settle the score. Hey, those punches add up. Beautiful counter shot. That punch landed. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he misses with that jab.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter punch. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
He's shattered. Come on, look across at him. Look at him now. Fine. It's so important now in the first minute of this next round to get on top of him.
On to the second round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. He's going to keep his elbows tucked into the chest so he can avoid the pain of those body shots, but that leaves more opportunities for headshots. you believe what we are seeing? Why sit in a pocket when your punches are this slow? Good counter-punching from both these fighters. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books. Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Good left counter that lands. Well, there is no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
I love that. I love that. That chest slick. And beautiful. Okay, start just picking a few body shots from there a little bit.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. And he just missed with that left jab. He threw the hook, didn't land. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Good counter left hand there. He gets out of the way of that left hand. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. No rest for the weary. So that left lands. Good counter punch. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to sort of actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
He blocks that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so easy.
Great round. Now, relax. Now, don't wait till the low down. And every time you see him take a big, deep breath, bang him down. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
Here we go to the 4th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. No rest for the weary. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Counter right. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Missed him with that uppercut.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he misses with the left uppercut. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Keep smart.
And there's the bell for round 5. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Not a lot of defense here at all. Just misses with that uppercut. Just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
And nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Not an option for these two. Perfect counter shot. Lands with the right counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. As bad as boxing judging could be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
There's the bell for round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. He just misses with that big right hand. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Trying to answer back. Great counter right hand there. This is not good strategy. Those punches are doing nothing. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man. Keep doing what you're doing. You got to up here and we'll start tying up.
Here we go. It's round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. That left counter was perfectly timed. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
He blocks the hook. There's a counter shot. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He misses with that jab.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Sugar Ray's in trouble.
Oh,
They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Oh, wait, I love that. I love that. That jab straight. You just keep the early jab and then let your shots go. Don't let him get back into this fight. That's beautiful. I think, start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit.
Round 8, and we're off again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. fails to score with that left hook. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Good counterpunching for both these athletes. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. That punch scores.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice counter punch. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. You don't want to trade shots. Not a lot of defense here at all. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Good work, you thinking air. And every time you see him, take a big deep breath. Bang him down. Don't skip the jab and don't get carried away. Come start your punch and then what you do.
And there's the bell for round 9. Now, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that? Fantastic punch. And he just misses with that jab. Punch, counter punch. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab slick. That's beautiful. That's it. Just pick up a few body shots from there like that.
And here comes the 10th round. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Left punch. The courage on display here is incredible. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Oh, what a punch! And that right jab just misses. That jab doesn't find a home. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
So they don't get complacent. You think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Great round, great round. Now, relax, relax. Now, don't wait till the Lord. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
And there's the bell to start round 11. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. The perfect counter lands. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
That counter shot lands. Looks like this fighter did not work on defense this training camp. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring. Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want, because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way, and they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Right punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
He's shattered. Come on, look across at him. Look at him now. Fight. It's so important now in this first minute of this next round to get on top of him.
Who thought we would have made it to 12? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. counter shot. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Catch and shoot. You've heard the phrase, finding a second wind. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
That left hook misses. That left counterpunch will score. Sugar Ray Leonard dazed. Sugar Ray is down.
One, two, three, 4, 5.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Good one. Good punch. This fight has a real good flow to it. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
To make or break a fighter.
Don't give me no free shots. Keep smart. Okay, I'm happy. Like that round. Good work, you thinking. Look, don't get the jab and don't get carried away. Think fight with tension and what you...
And there's the bell to start the round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Good counter right hand again. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
That one lands. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. That left shot lands.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Nice job landing that left counter punch. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Feel good? Good man. And every time you see him, take a big deep breath. Bang him down. Keep doing what you're doing. The depth will appear and we'll start carrying out.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. This fighter realizes that defense is one of the scoring criteria in boxing. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Nice counter shot. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of these earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. It's obvious this fighter is gassed out. Why sit in there and throw punches? This is a high-octane battle. That left hand misses. His right hand. Nice offensive. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Good work, that's it. Breathe, just get your breath back. Good. Oh, we can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let nothing see.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Good counter punching. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow. Couldn't land that jab. Left punch. You'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. They exchange punches. They score with that left hand. Oh, and they just got their bell rung. No rest for the weary. Left counter scores. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Sugar Ray Leonard days.
Oh, I heard.
Leonard took a big shot and down he goes.
One, two, three, four.
judges have spoken a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.